Hello! Hello from Amesbury, England. I am in the town that's like right next to Stonehenge, which is kind of cool. It's like 30 minutes that way. My original plan when coming on this trip was to, blog and vlog like this, but also kind of handheld, and I'll show you an example of that.
The moving walkway is now ending.
I quickly realized that I don't want to be the man talking to himself on the train. Definitely don't want to be that guy. Because nobody wants to sit next to that guy. Nobody wants to. So I decided that I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to do this kind of stuff, but with me talking over it. So it's probably important for me to know what to say, but I haven't written out anything for this video. I'm just talking to the camera. It's the 19th. I am currently in Amesbury, England. I just rode in from London. I had a good week in London. I took some parkour classes and I got sick, which sucked. It sucked major balls. Because I felt like, although I hadn't put too much thought into the actual planning, I felt like going out, finding something to do and doing it was going to be great, So I flew in the first night. I found my hostel that I was staying, and I stayed there one night. I met some cool people and hung out, and the day after that I was meant to check out at 10:30, so I asked a friend, can I put my stuff in your thing? No. I didn't. It was not that, oh god. No, then I went on a tour, which was cool. I didn't have much footage of that, so I'll give you some pictures. And we saw horses walking by, which was interesting. So I have footage of horses, which doesn't really help you. We saw the changing the guard. Interestingly, the changing the guard is actually, the actual switching of the two people actually only takes like 2 minutes. But the event, the actual changing the guard that happens every day at 11:30, they bring out this brass band, and you would expect them to play something royal, something, God Save the Queen or whatever. But no, they play like the theme to Family Guy and Michael Bolton and popular songs, which is just mind-boggling. So I didn't actually see the actual switching of the guards at Buckingham Palace, but instead I saw switching the guards just a few blocks away. I'll talk more about that later if I want to. So I finished the tour, and the day before I had sent out messages to a whole bunch of people I knew who lived in London and asked them, hey, can I sleep on your floor? And Pete, imaged here, said yes, and so I've been staying with him for a while. That's where I got sick. You can still kind of hear I'm a little bit stuffed up still, but I got the drugs I needed. So anyway, you may notice some sound in the background because that's me making some tea. I'm not actually making tea, I'm making hot chocolate. I am really excited though, because while walking around one time in my sickened stupor, I found out that Darren Brown, pictured here, has another show coming out called Infamous, and that's actually playing in London. And just walking by, I discovered this, and so I bought a ticket. So as soon as I'm done here, I'm gonna fly back, or I'm gonna go back. I'm not gonna fly. I'm gonna take a train. It'd be nice if I could fly. It's too expensive. So yeah, so I'm gonna make my way back, do the show, and then down to Paris. So yeah, very exciting. So I spent a lot of time inside in London, which wasn't what I wanted, but I did get a chance to see a few things. I got to see the Sherlock Holmes Museum, which was cool. Got to have a free tour of London Central, the royal spots. I got to go on the tube a lot, which was interesting for a while, and then it just kind of became tedious, but enough complaining. So I finished up in London, and I hopped on a train to Salisbury. I didn't get a chance to have any steak in Salisbury to see if it actually tastes like Salisbury steak, but I'm thinking maybe on the way back I stop for some Salisbury steak. I wonder if you could just order steak and they give you Salisbury steak. Do you have to specify Salisbury steak here? Future plans. Like I said, it's the 19th right now. The sunrise of the 21st is the summer solstice, and a whole bunch of people gather from all over the world at Stonehenge to watch the sunrise. So I'm gonna stay over tonight, hang out for the afternoon tomorrow. Around 5-ish, I'm gonna head over to Stonehenge, which is, like I said, a 30-minute walk that way. You don't even know. I can point that way. It doesn't matter. You have no idea what direction that is. That's west, by the way. So if that's west and south. Just so you're on the same page. It's 30-minute walk that way. Yeah, so I'm gonna stay overnight there at Stonehenge, watch the sunset come up. No, that's not the right words. watch the sunrise, walk back, probably collapse onto the bed, unable to stand. Anyway, so then I'm gonna stay over that night and then head out the 22nd. I'm gonna get back into London. I gotta figure out staying arrangements for the 23rd because the 24th is the show, and then I'm gonna leave for Paris. So, yeah. That's my fill-in video. Let's say click here, click on the bed, right? Click on the side of the bed here to go to my next video, because that's gonna be coming up pretty soon. And then click on the wall here, right here on the wall to see, I don't know what I'm gonna put there, to see a picture of a wall. Click on the wall to see some more wall. Yeah. Bye. Bye.